Hello everyone. Today let's learn some of the basic tools in Google Sketchup. Here you can see the basic tools that we use in Sketchup. Now I would like to start from the first tool, that is the select tool. When you click the button, you'll get this pointer, and with this pointer you can select either a face or a line, or maybe both at the same time. And by selecting, you can either delete or do other things or use other tools over it. So you can see a man in here. As I select, it gets selected, turns into blue, and when I click outside, it gets deselected. Similarly, to select the multiple options at once, you can press the Control key and you can see the plus sign on the arrow. Then you can click another face or another object and it clicks. And when you click the Shift and Control at the same time, then you can see the negative sign, and as you click, you deselect the elements. And when you start selecting, you will select the things that has not been selected. But when you click again on the selected item, it gets deselected, whereas when you click on the deselected item, it gets selected. So don't get confused. Now let's look at the second tool. This is the eraser tool. And with this you can erase the lines. This can only erase the lines. You cannot erase the face. Sometimes while you make the model can turn very rough. Looks like you can see multiple lines in here. Now this is one face of this building, and you can see it's very rough. So you can take an eraser and you can clear it out. This way you can get more clear walls and more clear building. And you can see there's another line on this plane which is separating this two part. And as you delete this, it gets more clearer and become one piece. So that's the use of the eraser. You use it to erase the lines in this way. Now another tool is the pencil tool, line tool, and this is one of the most important tools. With this you can draw the plans, you can draw the plans of the building and any other additional blocks. In here you can see the length dimension box, by which you can have a line of any size or length. And here you can see the green axis, and this green, red and the blue axis represent three major axes. If it is in red, it is parallel to the red axis. If green, it is parallel to green, and if it's blue, it's the same with the blue. So in the red axis you keep a dimension 20 meter. Here you go, it's the line of 20 meter. In green axis 10 meter, then again in red axis 20 meter, and in back to the point. And here you have a face of 10 by 20 meter. So the line tool is used to form a line. Now just in case you want to form a rectangle, it's very easy. You can do it directly with the rectangle tool. And here we have the rectangle. You can make the rectangle of any shape and sizes. And if you want any specific size, you can again type the data in the dimension box, or you can just click at one point, taking it as a base, and then put the data 20 meter by 20 meter, comma 20. When you enter, there you have it, the 20 meter by 20 meter box rectangle. Okay, next is the circle tool, and it is just used to form a circle, and you can determine the radius of the circle. All you need to do is take a point, click on a point, then give its radius. Okay, 5. Here we go, it's the circle with a radius of 5 meter. Another tool is the polygon. Now polygon, here you can see the polygon has 2 4 6 sizes. Now you can change the number of the sides the polygon have. All you need to do is you select the thing and you can see the sides. There are 6 sides right now. Now all you need to do is 3 sides, enter. Now you have a triangle. Similarly, maybe you want a pentagon. Then what you need to do is you need to click 5, enter. Then here you have it, the pentagon. Similarly, you can change the number of sides and the corners by changing the number of sides on these right side down box. And another tool is the curve tool. Now this curve tool are used to form a curve. What you need to do is you need to take 2 points wherever you want, then you can keep the radius, how far you want to bulge it. Now this is not in the same plane, thus it's getting a little difficult. Okay, here we go. This is all we do with the curve tools. We make curves. Here we go. To curve, building a circle. The next important tool is the push and pull tool. The push and pull tool only works on this plane surface, and this dotted points that you see over here are the representation of the plane, and you can push or pull these dotted planes on any dimension in the 3 dimensions. Anywhere you like, you select the plane and then you pull. But the push and pull tool doesn't work on this curved surface in the circle. It only goes in the 3 dimension and works perfectly with the plane but not with a curve. So for curve, maybe I'll give you some other lessons some other day. Now another important tool is the offset tool. Let us take this rectangle. Now the offset means it offsets the outer line. You can either go outside or you can either move inside, and this offset tool can be very helpful while making some, let's say, simultaneous size object, or while making the walls, while offsetting the walls. Okay, let's see if we have a rectangle here. Usually the external wall size is 110 mm. So take offset tool, look at the distance box, and then press 0.11, that is meter, 11 meter, that is 110. So here you have it. This is the thickness of the wall. All you need to do is pull the wall up. There you have it, your wall. Now let's move to the next tool. The next tool is the move tool. You can use move tool either on the line, by which you can directly transform things, or you can move plane. You can use move tool on the plane as well. You can see how the things are moving, or you can select all at once, or you can just select what you want to move, then you move. The thing with the move tool is, if you move a face, and if the face is attached with the other parts of the model, then it gets deformed. So if you just want to move this plane, you can make a copy of the plane. Select the move tool, press Ctrl once, then you can see the plus on the screen just below the move tool. Then you click the object that you want to move, and then you move it. There you have it, the copy. This is how we make copies in Sketchup. Select the things that you want to copy, press move, and press Ctrl, and as when the plus sign comes in the move tool, you click the object and you point at any other place where you want to copy the object. This is how you copy, and this is how you move. Select, click move tool, click the object and move. Another tool is rotate. To rotate, first you must select the object that you want to rotate. Okay, let us take this pentagon. Now I want to rotate it. Select the rotate tool. Select the point through which you want to rotate. I'm selecting the center. Now on the point. Now here we go. Now I can rotate at any angle. Just select the angle. Let's say I want to rotate it by 90 degree. Press 90. Enter. Here you have it. It is rotated by 90. Another tool we have is scale. The scale tool is used to increase the size of the object or to decrease it. First select the object that you want to increase or decrease, then press the select tool, then you can see the points. You can increase the size in any direction that you want. You can either increase the overall size, or you can just increase at the one side of the base, just like this, or you can increase with putting its focal point on the center. You just need to press Ctrl, and as you increase it, the center remains where it is, and the other part starts increasing. You can see here, this is the use of the scale tool. Another tool we have is the measurement. It is used to measure the length. You can see dimension just below the tool and also on the right hand side down box. You can also use this to take reference. Suppose I want to draw another line just 1 meter, or say 10 meter away from this point. Now here we have 10 meter. You can see the reference line, and this comes only when you press Ctrl and you get this plus sign just below the tools. Now select the point. Now make an offset how much you want it. 15 meter. Okay, here I go. But if you just want a point on any line, then all you need to do is select the tape measure tool, select the point, select the distance, 15 meter, enter. Now you can see here we have the dot. Now this is going to be the reference point along which I would draw another line or make another important decisions, calls, or use other tools. Now these points work as a reference, so this step is pretty important to get the exact location and the dimension on which you want to work on. Another tool is the paint. Now I'll be talking about this material and paint in my next video. And in this paint box, what we do is we select materials and we click at the faces, and there you go. We have grass in here. This is the use of material, and it's a little white subject on its own. And I'll talk about it later. So now let's move to another important tool, that is orbit. Click the orbit, then click your left mouse button, and you can rotate anywhere you like. This tool is used to see your model from all the directions or all the camera angles that you want. There is this pan with which you drag the scene, and this is the zoom in and out. If you move up, it zooms in, and if you move down, it zooms out. And this is the zoom extend. When you click this, it zooms all the object at one point. That means all the object that you have made will be on your screen. And that's all the basic tools for using the Sketchup. Thank you for watching. So keep learning, keep watching, and don't forget to subscribe Sketchup. Thank you.